Hello, hello, hi. Hello, Helene. Hello, Nan. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a nice Friday. I hope you had a nice Thursday. It's been slightly cursed here, but for no particular reason. It's just there's been some energy in the air, and like the group chat has been haunted and chaotic the past 2 days. So, but I think it's just because meetup is next week, so people are getting excited and chaos ensues. But hello, I hope everyone had a nice 2 days. It's been nice. Continued Ace Attorney with Zeke. Chaos ensues. With you, Helene, with Zeke during Ace Attorney. Yeah, we continued Ace Attorney. It was great. But we went on like tangents every 5 minutes. Like it took us probably 2 hours more than it should have taken us to do that part of the game. And there were so many innuendos. It was so chaotic. I don't know if because I went through the Ace Attorney games before, and I don't know if it was because it was the French version, so it was less innuendos, but like intense. I just my conclusion at the end of the session was like, I'm kind of glad you don't stream Ace Attorney anymore as a streamer, Chutsuke, because like I can't imagine what a chat would have looked like to this. Because what the fuck? Thank you. It's an old shirt like this. I have a few shirts like this that are like more cotton, kind of like t-shirt maybe fabric, a bit thicker, that I wear from time to time. Right now I'm on like my B wardrobe because like I have a few, like the clothes I would wear in this temperature I'm not wearing because I'm like, they need to stay clean because I did my laundry. They need to stay clean for the for next week for the meetup, so I can have them for the meetup. So I am very warm because this is too warm for 28 degrees, but it's fine. It's fine. Not so Ace Attorney. Oof. We didn't fail our case though. And also it was the prosecutor and the detective that were really like going at it, so. But we did talk about it when we were like on a chat tangent with Zeke. We were like, imagine if that had been like in court. We just like turn to each other to start like gossiping for an hour, and then we go back to the case. The hell of it all. But yeah, I'm very excited for next week. It's going to be very fun. We're going to do some more art fight today. I'm going to change the category because I always fucking forget to change the category somehow. Like, it's the amount of art streams where I haven't changed the category to art, and then after stream I'm like, oh, oopsie. I think like last art fight, last Film Tuesday. Here we are. So, here we are. Yes. So, I did this one in off, like on my own time, because the character was like fucking gorgeous and very cool, and I did a whole like fucking rendered illustration. The rocks killed me slightly, but I got through it, and the person that I attacked was really fucking happy. They were so sweet and so nice in the comments for the art fight. I was really happy. Of course, the one we did last time, which is the Zeke art fight, the finished version. I posted it on Discord. So yeah, this character is Piper by It's Ray Toes. And today we're going to do a character called Cielo by Ray Spados, which looks like this. Very warm tones, kind of angel-like. A mother as well, from what I gather. Very cool character. I wanted to do that. I fully forgot last time. I mean, I don't think I did much art fight on streams that weren't just, you know, characters from people that we knew. Thank you, Helene. So I didn't need really to like write it down, but yeah. I'm going to write it for so if people are like, oh, who's this character from? Like, we have it. Because I have my ref on screen, but it's more practical for me to have it on my computer than have it on my iPad, so. Thank you, Helene, you're very sweet. There we go. Here we go, okay. I'll do that here. Here we are. Perfect. But yeah, I thought it was really cool, and if I... the head's a bit too big though. If I finish before the end of stream, I have other characters I can like do sketches of something. But I don't think like I'll maybe do like one more art fight and then I'll be done for the month probably. So I'll be, because I don't know how many I've done honestly. I did how many attacks I've done. But for the first art fight, since I didn't have like an amount I wanted to do, let's say a specific amount, I was just like kind of vibing. I don't really mind. I did 7 attacks, so that would be 8th. So I'll maybe have 9. I think that's fine, like, because I only did like fully rendered illustrations. I know some people are like, oh my god, I want to like attack X amount of people, but like I don't really care. Now the real like mystery is going to be, is Zeke going to be able to finish the defense before the end of the month? That we'll see. There you go. Okay. But yeah. That will be the true mystery. I haven't re-asked this week because he has 2 attacks to do, to respond to, and I haven't gotten revenges from either. So I'm like, Let's see. Also, like a lot of the people's characters that I had saved up were from like friendly fire, so like same team as I was. So it's like a bit more like, ugh, I kind of want to like attack the opposite team. Like I don't mind doing friendly flyers, but 1, it's less points, and 2, like I think it's more fun to be like team effort kind of thing. So it's like, ugh, I have so many of the ones I have saved that are from my team. Fuck. It's fine. I don't know which team is winning right now. Last time I checked like early and it was like Crystals winning, and then I checked later, it was like 50-50 between Crystals and Fossils. So I'm on team Fossils. So we'll see, I guess, which one wins. But yeah. Fun Angel character OC. I thought the design was really cool. A lot of the people that I attacked, I mean mostly all the people I attacked that weren't people I already knew, were like people I found on TikTok that were like, hey, here's my outfit, here are my OCs, attack me. So it was kind of nice to see people's OCs on there. I thought about doing a TikTok and then I was like, I don't know, I'll see. And then I didn't, which is fine. But it's a fun thing to do, like I'll maybe do it again next year, I'll see. It's nice little like practice to get kind of out of your comfort zone. Like there were OCs that I like drew specifically, I was like, okay, I'll take that person's OC because I'm not used to drawing that or this or this. Like the one I did that's like next to the fires that I showed earlier, I was like, ooh, I don't draw as many like fat people as I wish I did, and I need more practice in that. Let's go. Like a very, and the design of the outfit and stuff from that person's OC were so intricate and so beautiful, honestly. So I was like, fully fell in love, but I chose that specific OC from them because I was like, yes, let's go. Fucking love this. I don't think I'm going to do a background for this one. More chill, like just a character kind of vibe. Because I've been doing a lot of backgrounds, which is fine, but also I'm being a more like, I'm being nicer to myself because I know with the dating sim I'm going to have to draw so many fucking backgrounds, so like, be kind to yourselves when you know hell is coming. If you see me start by doing all the sprites and then having to do the backgrounds, know that it was me like trying to be like, no. I don't mind backgrounds that much, to be fair, like I'm being a bit like teasy, but I don't mind backgrounds that much. The issue is I don't think I'm that good at them, and of course like you have to do them more to get better at them, makes sense, you know, but it's like the eternal thing of like, I'm doing some, so I'm getting better at them, but also I'm not as good as I wish I was at them, so it's like an eternal kind of thing. The red needs to be a bit pinker, a bit darker. Kind of more like that, yeah. Okay. Especially because like for the dating sim, I really like, I've done some, there's a job I've done and I'm still doing technically. I'm waiting because basically I don't do the color, I just do sketch and line art, so the people that do the color take a bit more time than I do to obviously do like sketch and line art, so I wait a little bit for them to like catch up before I like do more, because then I'm like, I'm not going to like swat you with work, like that'd be a bit like, I know it can feel intense if someone is like, okay, I've done this and now you have this and now you have this, rather than like just wait a little bit and be like, okay, here's the first batch, wait for them to be done, here's the second batch kind of thing. So I'm waiting a little bit. And for those, like, if sometimes stuff isn't like perfect, I'm like, okay, it's fine, whatever, like I know it's not too bad have stuff be a little wrong, but when it's for myself or like for something like this where I'm like I really want it to be really good, I'm like so it's going to be hard to get to my to the level of expectations I have for myself, but I'm going to try to do like a nice like mood board with like a lot of artists that I really like the background works of, to try to help with that. I think that'd be nice as well. The yellow's a bit more orange with that, for the hair. There we go. There you go. Yeah, it's better. The hand is like because it's like kind of a robot hand here. This is going on. It's like white with the junctures being red rather than the color of the sketch. Oh, and that's white too. Okay, I want it to be like white but a little bit orange, I think. There we go. I don't like when stuff are stark white or stark black. I always want it to be like a little bit tinted. That depth comes from me like having quote-unquote classical training and like, because when you have like painting lessons, you don't have to be like really high level whatever painter to learn that, but like usually they teach you how to make your own black, which is really easy. You just take complementary colors, mix them together, it'll do black, because then you have like evenish amounts of the three primary colors, and so it makes black. Or a tinted gray, which more likely because you need to be like very, very specific to be like perfect black. But because you're doing that, you can kind of play with like what the black is going to be. If it's going to be a bluish black, if it's going to be like a more orangey black, a more reddish black, more purplish black, and like that's so much more fun than having like plain old black paint. And it looks so much better, and you can make it like fit with your color story and everything. And I think that looks so much better than just plain old black, except for like some very specific examples, of course, like you have reasons to use like pure black for stuff. But personally, I prefer to use that kind of thing. And so it's fun to be like, okay, let's do that. And it's the same with white, like having a little bit of having a little bit of tint to the white like makes it like go better with the color story that you're going to have. And of course there's like exceptions, like it can also be very stark striking if you have like a little bit of tinted whites everywhere, or like even like a very pastel palette, and then you have like one thing that's like very pure white. Like it really makes like that specific thing pop, kind of thing. And same if you have everything like tinted blacks or like tinted grays more precisely, and then you have one thing that's like pure black, then that makes that really, really dark, rather than having like stuff be too dark everywhere or too light everywhere kind of energy. And that's how I like to work with colors. But yeah, colors is always like very personal, I feel, in general. Because there's also artists that I've seen work with like stark whites and stark blacks, and like this is absolutely gorgeous and like perfectly balanced and perfectly done, obviously. A bit more orange. Yeah, that's better. It's always fun when a character has like very ample clothes, and then you can kind of have fun with shapes and wind and stuff like that. It's always fun. And the jacket is yellow orange. Okay. Kind of that kind of yellow. Yeah. Depends for what, but usually I don't really like using the drop the color drop to like color stuff, so I like just like going by eye. I think it's more fun. Depends for what, because like for the dating sim I'm going to have to continue to do like eye drop, because I want to make sure everything's the same colors for the characters and stuff. I don't want like a shift in skin tone to be like abrupt, or like a shift in like hair color to be like, here the hair is a lot more bright than here. It's better if I just use that. Okay. Oopsie, that's what I want to do with this. The skin is a bit more purplish from what I can see from the other reference I have. So I could make it like a bit more purplish. Because then the shadows are very purple lenient, so it'd be better if I do that, I think. Yeah, something more like that, maybe. Yeah. Oh, that's why it was just lighter. Okay, yeah. More like that, and then blue shade. Maybe in a bit of like, yeah, something like that happening. Kind of almost shiny jacket material. I should maybe do even some highlights on the face, maybe. Vacuum.
S'en va dans l'oubli éternel et Gustave dom guardiam dilim didididilam luta serado didom seram dim dim da 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 dim da 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 dim da didam dim da 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 dim da 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 dim da didam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sur noir gris fera clair obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair obscur, dans des gros peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair obscur, dans des gros peintures, trouvera sans elle. Eau claire, obscure, trouble, rature, clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera Eiffel. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera Eiffel. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Eau claire, obscure, trouble, rature, clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrira Eiffel. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrira Eiffel. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
Anything else? No, yeah. Okay. Good. sometimes I look back at my phone, and the thing is like, my phone, my lock screen when I just open my phone is like just dark and kind of red theme and stuff, but the one on my save screen, but the one like when you open the phone is blue. It is bright blue. There's lots of blue elements. This whole blue tint, like it's blue. And I've been like looking at this, which is very obviously red, and I just like, blue. It feels like extra blue because of like staring at red for so long. I need to look that up. Wanted to ask that again. Hi, Azazel. How are you? How's it going? Doing good. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. It's a bit warm, but you know, it's summer, so have to deal with it. But I'm having fun. This is where we are so far, so I'm rendering this for art fight. I'm having fun. I don't draw older women often. Like, she's not like old, you know, she's not like an old person, but she's like kind of an older woman in age, kind of. Like, I'd say like 40s, 50s probably, maybe a bit older. I don't usually draw characters in this age ranges, so it's good training. I mean, she looks younger than that, but I feel like that might be alright. She might be younger. Thank you. I don't have an age on the character sheet on here, so I just know she's like mother coded. Exactly, 3 eyes to help with aiming. Gotta make triple sure that you shoot the right place. First eye to shoot body, second to shoot the mind, third to shoot the spirit. That does work really well. That does work quite well. That would be a nice tagline for that kind of character. Yeah. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, but in eye form. Be right back. can be just what you want. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo, 'cause I've been out until the morning. And I don't want to see another night. I like you, baby, calling up to your eyes. Are you ready for it, darling? Okay. Take back your responsibilities. Doesn't go at all with the background music, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that as well. In general, I don't think I'm great at conversations and stuff. But a while back with Helen, we had like a chat about conversations and communication and stuff. And I think I'm becoming better, so at least that's something. Very random thought, but you know. I think it's the kind of thing that's kind of hard to train, especially if, like me, you mostly like speak to people online. Because people's communications are very different, and online is also like a whole other kind of opinions. I think it's something, especially when you have like autism and stuff, it's so hard sometimes to understand if the person in front of you if the person like in front of you is actually enjoying the conversation or not, I think. Or if they're being like trying to send you signals to be like, please stop doing this, or like, don't really want to talk to you or whatever. In person it's a bit easier because I feel like there's very obvious like body language stuff you can pick up on when someone really doesn't want to talk to you. But online it can be hard, like especially because like everyone has like different texting ways of texting and stuff. A lot of people, for example, take like final points as like passive aggressivity, when for some people it's just they like to correctly write kind of thing. Like the use of some emojis, some people take it as like I know there's emojis that I personally have used my entire life, but I know with some specific people I'm like, okay, don't use those because they'll take it as passive aggressive because of the culture. Kind of thing. So yeah, trying to get better at it, at like talking to people, but it's hard. And I'm a chronic overthinker, so obviously every time I'm like, oh, I hope I wasn't annoying, oh, I hope like this was fine, I hope whatever. But I think it's also because I've spoken mostly, like the people that I've had closest to me are mostly people that communicate in a similar ways that I do, so it's a lot easier to pick up on those kind of like communication things, where whenever I speak with someone that has fully different ways of communicating, I'm 100% lost because I'm like, I don't understand if you are enjoying having this chat or but also you don't want to be like, hey, by the way, is this okay? Do you want to talk? Do you okay? You don't want to have to like, it should be fine to just send those kind of messages, but it makes me even more like self-conscious because I'm like, I feel like I'm 12. Doesn't help that like my preferred communication method is just having someone on like one of the few social medias, like usually I have a Twitter or TikTok, and just like spam them with stuff. Not spam, but you know, like send stuff from time to time when I think of like, oh, this is something they like, or this is something we've talked about or whatever. And then when I'm outside of that bubble, I'm like, fuck, how do I communicate with anyone? Or like I have to make like very specific like efforts to be like, okay, if I want to talk more to that specific person or to that specific person, I have to like reach out and stuff. I just have to remember sometimes. Oh, the pants are going to be fun to do. It's also very all autism talk, I think, in general. But it's also so reassuring when like I start speaking to someone and I'm like, oh yes, we have the same like way of communicating, amazing. This is going to be like smooth sailing. But also it doesn't mean like it's going well. I had like a friend which I thought we were getting really close. I thought we were like really good friends. And we like spoke like pretty much non-stop for like 2 weeks or something. And they had warned me, they were like, hey, by the way, sometimes I just kind of forget to respond to stuff or whatever. If I do, like, don't worry, like I'll respond at some point. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm glad you told me like in advance, whatever. Because they were like, yeah, sometimes I'm overwhelmed or I have stuff and I forget to respond. Like, don't take it badly if like I don't respond for like a month or two or something. And that happened, so they stopped responding to my messages at some point, and I was like, okay, kind of very much out of the blue. And then I was like, okay, we'll see, I guess. And I like sent messages, like not spamming, but like a few months passed, and I was like, oh hey, by the way, how are you doing now? And like I did that like 1 or 2 times, I think. At some point, you just also gotta take the message of like they don't want to talk to you. So I was like, okay, well, bye. I guess it's so frustrating when it's also that way, because then you're like, I thought we were communicating well, but I guess not. But yeah. Or maybe like I don't pick up on signals, I don't know, because that has happened to me like multiple times, having people I thought it was like we were really connecting, or we had like a very similar way of interacting and stuff, and then kind of died out of the blue. But at least I'm trying to work on it a bit and like be better at communication and be better at like reciprocating as well, not just focusing on what I want to talk about, but also asking what, like, you know. And I feel like it's supposed to be such easy doing stuff, but when you have like neurodivergence, it can really be challenging at times. And obviously people aren't going to like spell out everything to you all the time, so. Or to them they are spelling it out, but to you it's like very much not the case. But at least it leads to like something positive, which is, I mean, depends for whom, but which is like usually don't have like too many people close to me at one time. I usually have a few like very close friends, and then maybe a few acquaintances, but I usually don't have too many friends. And that was like the way my entire life of like going through school and stuff, usually like a few, one or two people that I was like really close to, and then yeah. And I say that's a positive because I get easily overwhelmed when I'm like in groups of more than 3 people usually. I like tend to get like a lot more silent and like kind of like subdued and stuff. Even if I know everyone and stuff, I tend to just like kind of take a step back because it's really overwhelming to be with a lot of people. So it's a positive because then I was more comfortable amongst the friend groups I was in and stuff. Which is wild to say for someone that did improv for so long, but you know. It's not even always on like consciously that I like kind of take a step back. I remember when I was younger, I had a few times where like I hanged out with like a few friends or whatever, and like I would like take a step back, kind of be more in the background because I didn't know everyone that well and there were many people and stuff. So like I would either like focus on one person and like just be speaking to that one person, or just take kind of like a step back kind of thing. And then I had my friends coming to me and be like, are you okay? Like, is everything fine? Like, you're being very silent, very quiet. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm just vibing. Like, same whenever I would go to like a house party or something, it's like next to the cat on the couch. And just chatting with people usually. I had like so many times when I was in high school where like, so many times, a few times I went to parties. I would usually have like the same few conversations with just different people along the party, which was fun. Like if I met new people, usually there'd be like at least one trans convo. Or like queer adjacent convo. It was also nice like to just chill and like meet people and stuff. But since I don't do much socialization IRL anymore, I don't know how good I am at it still. I don't think I was great at it to start with, but I think I was better at it than I thought I was when I was younger. Kind of thing. Because even though I usually had like just a few people close to me at all times, it was like there were quite a few different people. Like it wasn't the same people all the time. So I didn't manage to talk to those people and make friends. But I think it's also just easier in general to remember the hours of, like, for example, being on the computer or being with the same few people and stuff. But like I remember a while back, I had like done a list actually of like friends I had like through high school and stuff, and like different friend groups I had and everything. And I was like, that's a lot more people than I thought there would be. I was proud of myself for being that social and actually being a lot better at having friends than I thought I was. Yeah. But I'm very happy with like my current, that was the word I was looking for, friend group. So I don't feel like the need to make more friends or anything, so it's always nice to meet new people and have like the kind of like start to talk stage again. If that makes sense. A lot of talking to say that I can't communicate correctly. the end of the day, you kind of will never know what someone actually truly thinks of you, ever, so... Yeah, just trying to be as nice as I can. Let's see how it goes. Ah, fuck. Here you go. Non, mais wesh. Bon, je sais pas. J'en sais rien. Hop. Oh, that might have been that. No? Yes, okay. Here we go. And then just eat less. That should be better, I think. That's better. Okay, good. Les amours sont éternels. L'amour est le plus seul des hommes. Le Dieu est jaloux de ce que nous sommes, car nous sommes que ça et ça les hommes. Lorsqu'on se fait passion. That wasn't what that verse was. C'est le pays à elle. Ton aime la nuit fait briller. La scène les amours sont éternels. Le privilège des hommes, les dieux sont jaloux de ce que nous sommes, car ils ne sont que ça et ses raisons, alors que nous sommes folie et passion. C'est le prix à payer, ton amour fait briller sans appel. Le prix à payer. Les amours sont éternels. Hop. Talking of communication and stuff as well, I have a disease called I think I'm being obvious about something, and then I realize I'm absolutely not. I have multiple times like sent stuff to friends where I was like, am I being obvious here? And then my friend is like, no, never. That usually happens often, I think. Which greatly helps. What I was speaking earlier. So need to work on that definitely as well. I don't mind being too obvious with some stuff, so it's not too bad. So. But with some other stuff, I'm like, I'm kind of glad I'm not, but also, if I was, maybe stuff would be easier in general. Who knows? Hey, that's done. Almost. Got the wing on the sleeves. And then we're done. I'm holding my index like I have the camera on. Ugh. Yep. Oh, which reminds me I should do this. Hopla. Here we go. I don't think I forgot anything. I mean, I could definitely change that, but that's not me forgetting something, it's just me adjusting something. There we go. Up. But except for that, I think the rest... Yay! It's done. Nice. I'll need to... God, I need to check if stuff is working better. Yay! More often. Up, 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 and here. Up. Incredible first sketch, as always. So, copy. And let's put in the thumbnail thing. It's very pixelated because the thumbnails you can put in Artfight are really fucking small. It's fun to do little thumbnails, so here we go. Here we go, and that'll be for later. Up, up. I'll just crop the canvas a little bit so it's less like floaty. Yeah, that'll be better. Actually. God, I should have not... better... Yes, okay. I should have not merged the character so I could still, like, make the character bigger in the frame, but you know. Okay, so that'll be for later. Let's see. We still got an hour. Who else do I have that I want to draw in here? In my bookmarks. Well, I choose. Here we go. Up. I had this character, but I tried to do a few sketches off and I just couldn't get there. Yeah, I could try again. See if anything happens. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, there's those characters as well. Well, I'll do that and then I'll see. Okay. I have like 20 something characters lined up in there. Open image in a new tab, so I have it like nicely centered. Great. Okay. So we'll do sketches. Up. And I'll see after stream if sketch becomes anything else. But this would be, what's the name of the character? Lucille by Slewing, which is an artist I really like the work of. They do a lot of speed paints and stuff on TikTok, especially like acrylic marker stuff. It makes me want to get acrylic markers so bad. Up. Turn like a little. Here we go. Up. And up. It's kind of a simpler design, it's really cool. Just like looking back at just seeing the little EP made me happy, made me laugh. I was just like, yay! Tenji's such a vibe always, like, such a baby. Something I really like about this character is like they have, I could draw that on the side, but the ears, I think it's she, yeah, she has like, she has stretches here, but she mostly has, here is like empty, which I think looks really cool. So this is empty and this is empty. I don't know if it's something you can actually do like body modifications wise. I wouldn't do something like that, but it does look pretty cool on the character. might as well. I never do like symmetry stuff, so like why not for once? Up. Oh, okay. Don't really recommend doing an entire face before doing anything of the body if you do intend of drawing a body, but like little treat from time to time, it's fine, I'm allowed. To make sure I'm not messing up looking at the ref. I know those are like traditional knot stuff, so I don't want to fuck it up. There you go. Up. Up. We just listen to the other one. Hop là. Here. It's the music, let's go. I think there was another ref from this character which had another outfit that I kind of want to check more. This one, yes. Here. Yes! This was more the kind of outfit I wanted to draw. And also I don't want you to look happy. Up. Up. Yes. Not like that, okay. Just doing a portrait is good, I think. I don't really want to do more. Haven't done a single one of the like attacks where it was just a portrait. I've mostly done like full bodies or like half bodies and stuff. Mostly look gray, I'd say. Later, but that should be a good like shadow color. Yeah, maybe a little tad bit lighter. No, too gray. This is good. Okay. So many VODs to put up because I did editing for the what's it called, the Looker VOD. Have to upload it, except sometimes my Wi-Fi doesn't want to upload shit, and if it's in a I don't want to upload stuff mood, then it'll just like cancel the entire Wi-Fi. So I'm like, okay, it's not been wanting to upload, so I'll see later if it wants to. Then I can put the Project Sekai one. And then this one. I'm tempted for the because I haven't done what's it called? I haven't done thumbnail yet. I'm tempted to just kind of slightly modify the one for the witness. I'll see what I do. But I'm very tempted to just kind of change a little bit the one from the witness and not really do a new one. You think it will be funny? Yeah, I need to find a way to make it like funny is the thing, if I do that. I need to find like a joke way to make that happen. I'll see when I get when the when the VOD has uploaded. That's too high to read the altitude. It just says. There you go. I'll find something witty to do. I can be witty if I want. I'll find something. Because since visually they are the same game, like I don't think like it'll be just more of the same if I do another one. I should have something a bit like. I mean, I can always add texture on top, so that's fine. But up, smaller here. No. Here we go. The eyebrows are very light. I never redo characters with light eyebrows. Even when they have light hair, I usually always do dark eyebrows. Yeah.
Some long for longevity before fading to dust. Some long for eternal sleep, as eulogy chanted by stars. Into that serenity, their lost time forever buried. She rambled 1,000 times, a million miles searching for light. Free from the rule of death, now seems so dull. Time goes by, but memories rewind. There she prays again, back when things began. Where to go? Where they meet and grow old, where no rivers would flow, no woods would grow, no life would never be.
I've been sniffing so much the past 2 days. I hope you'll be fine for next week.
Where they would never be the same, where it rains every day.
The thing is, like, what's usually, like, as a child and stuff that make me sick is mostly when there were a lot of, like, temperature, like, drastic temperature changes. It's literally been all that's been happening the past 2 months, so, like, I haven't been, like, that sick on here, just sniffly and, like, yeah. Which is annoying for stream, because, like, obviously I don't want to sniff onto the mic every 5 minutes. So I try to mute myself and stuff.
Some forsake longevity, then fading to dust. Some fall for eternal sleep, their eulogies turn into gleaming stars.
Something very French happened outside right now. It's just a bunch of like people just went oh together. That's like, I'm like, yep. I know what that is. I didn't think I'd like the randos for this, but I actually quite like it so far. I thought it'd be a bit too simple, but actually it works. I was like, oh, I'll do a sketch and I'll never pick it up again. Actually, I might finish this later. I can't stay too late tonight, but...
Yeah, I think that's nice. Okay. I'll finish it off stream unless you wanted to finish the hair, because then it looks a bit more like done. Yeah, I'll do touch-ups and stuff as well. But yeah, I'll finish that off stream. So today we colored rendered this one, and we sketched, colored, and rendered partly this one that I'll finish off stream. That OC is Cielo by Ray Spados, and that one is what's your name? Lucille by Sloeo. Thanks, Nan. I'll put stuff on the Discord for people to see. Cielo I'll put after stream, and the other one I'll put when I finish rendering it, and that'll be on my outfit as well. So tomorrow we have more Date Everything with Helen, which is going to be fun. We still have, where am I posted this? Can I put them? I never know where I put my stuff. I'll find them for tomorrow. I think they're behind my computer. But yeah, I have my post-it notes with the characters we still need to date or want to date and stuff, so that'll be fun. Hopla. But yeah, and on Sunday we have co-working, and then next week I'm off. I'll be going now. Thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow with Helen for Date Everything. Bye bye.